ramps, which is where the orb will spawn. While you're waiting for it, you can throw things and, well, you know, warriors can't. Other people can pre-damage the spheres in front of them. If you're running the orbs and you drop it and something goes wrong, you have to let us know so the next team in the rotation can get up there for the respawn and get it through. I think that's most of it. Make sure you get the buff when the Dark Young does its thing. Don't get 2 stacks. Don't drop shit all over the place. Take it to the edges. Are we missing anything?
Left side needs a gateway.
Cauldrons and feasts, probably. So let's do that.
And a warlock over to the left, please.
Cauldron's down.
Feast is down.
Need a warlock on the left to put their gateway down.
I'll run up there in a sec.
Group 3 left side.
It should go left, right, left, and then by that time the first phase is over, and on the second phase it resets back to left again.
So is just group 3 doing all the running?
What? No.
Since we're going to have an extra cauldron or two, Mark, Adam, if you could grab one in case we have any latecomers.
Got it.
And just it's not raid group 3. It's the ad group 3s that are posted in angry assignments.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's just pairing.
Are we
I
sending
could have
healers
called
up
it
with them?
pairs or teams. 1, 2, 3.
So last time we had people die instantly from damage. Are we assigning anybody to heal them while they're up there or top them off or anything like that?
We can't really heal you if the moment you jump out of range. But we'll try. It's group 3 that's doing the running.
All
Yeah,
groups should be
groups.
running.
Groups 1, 2, 3 are doing running.
Groups 1, 2, 3. Warrior, warrior, warrior. Anything other than a brown?
Me!
Brown and blue, brown and light blue.
Brown and blue and light blue. Okay.
And then there's a blue and, a purple and brown.
They're in
Really
angry
hate it.
assignments, so you see group 1 just heal Chan and Chubbs. Just make sure they're topped off.
Just a second.
Cinnamon flavor this time, Snuffles.
My favorite. Actually, Arcane is my favorite, but this is good too.
What flavor's arcane?
I don't know.
Blueberry.
Purple. It's purple flavored.
Yeah, it's just purple
It's
flavor.
purple.
No.
Frosted mint.
Isn't that the purple diamond of shame? Or is that triangle of shame?
I think you had it right the first time.
Diamond.
I'm
Eric,
good
it's
now,
you.
Mark.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 1. Watch all. Kill ads.
Number 1's in.
Number 2's
Heading
running
up
up.
for 2.
Run away. 3,
Group 2.
2, 1. Watch all.
Court, what are you doing up here?
A power matrix is ready for acquisition.
Wow, I fell over. No, get him well.
Kill ads.
Watch that second Dark Bargain if you already have
Don't
it.
kill it yet, don't kill it yet. There we go.
Alright, toss it.
Run out.
Watch that second Dark Bargain if you already have it.
Run out.
Alright, toss it.
Kill ads.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2
Dunked.
Group 3, your turn.
I left or right?
I messed up.
It's left.
Kill ads. Watch your
Group 1 will need a replacement. I got too close to get him.
We really shouldn't have these puddles in the middle of the room here.
kill ads.
Does the beam clean puddles?
Yes.
Find out in a moment.
Yes.
Big guys up. Get your buff.
Watch your kill ads. They open incoming. Watch your
Stay by the shroom.
You picking them up, Alon?
Sure.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, I need a replacement for Chan to run ball with me.
I'll go with you, Manmore.
Come on.
Then group 2 will need somebody.
Your buff is dropped, Manmore.
In 10 seconds it is.
Watch your attention. 3, 2, 1. Watch your
DMP, you want to come play ball with me? For group 2 when that happens.
Number 1's in.
I can try.
Okay, come with me right side.
2, 1.
4, 3, 2.
Watch
Just
your
go forward and start popping sis. I'll grab the ball.
Watch the feast, get on the feast, get in that red circle.
3, 2, 1. Run out. Three, two,
Stop moving.
1.
What do I do? Throw them.
Watch your
Blink and then right click.
Chubbs is down.
Second ball's in.
2, 1.
The Magistral's dead up here.
Match will choose a replacement for you. Everybody else can do the red thing.
No, there shouldn't be a replacement for me. This would be our last toss in
2, 1.
for group 3.
Watch your 3, 2, 1. Attention. Watch your 3,
I need to toss assist.
1.
No, man. Alright, we dropped it.
Watch your blood feast. 3,
Clear your feasts.
3, 2, 1.
Is group 1 ready?
Watch your
I'm ready. You want me to go?
Right side.
3, 2, 1.
Going.
Watch your
Guys, please don't be all up in the tank's business and everybody else's for that matter. Give yourself some room when those waves go out.
I can't run until I get the circle. Blood feast.
Watch your blood feast. 4, 3, 2, Watch all.
I see an orb. Does that orb need running?
I'm gonna run it. Need somebody up here to catch it. Probably gonna die.
Watch all. Is ready for acquisition.
Finish the wipe.
2.
Okay,
Run out.
quick refresher. When you're calling things out in Mumble, please use your name. I don't know who I is.
Your allies share my gift.
3, 2, 1.
Your husk serves a new
Run out.
master now.
Hey, are you runners going up there with low health? Because if so, call for a heal before you go.
No, I think eventually they have that debuff on them though, so it'll take them down.
The shit on the ground slowly ticks you down, but we really shouldn't be up there long enough for that to happen, for that to kill us. But if they go up there with the debuff from Gahoon's wave of corruption, that hurts a lot and it goes quickly.
So that wave of corruption will hit you with one wave of corruption no matter what, even after you clear the blood feast just from the running up there, because we covered the ground with all the puddles, so you kind of had to move around. You got to save your leap for when you actually get up there.
Yeah, don't use any movement to get up the ramp.
Yes, save all your movement for being up there. Another thing for everybody else who's not running, these ads need to be dying quickly, faster than they were. We had a moment there where spawns caught up with us. So cleave off the ads onto the boss. Please also interrupt and stun the ads as they're casting, minimize the damage they do, make healers' lives easier so they can heal us later.
That's really good for a first attempt, though.
Is there any reason we don't want to kind of spread out around the edges of this lower area? And let me preface that by saying the reason I ask is I dropped down from Duncan the first ball after Gahoon was active, and then basically just slowly died due to reasons that I had to stay over there because I got the thing I needed to drop a couple times and it was just convenient. I was already against the edge of the room. But I never got an external heal and I just slowly died.
Have you got a range checker?
I do.
Get in a range of a healer and you'll get healed. If you were in range of us and didn't get healed and died because of that, I'm sorry. We were probably prioritizing other things.
No, that's fair. I just was wondering if we're intentionally not spreading out around the edges of the room. If that's
No,
the
I
case,
think
I'll
people are
move
just
to the
moving.
group.
Yeah, I don't think we have any organization to it.
Mostly we're
spreading
trying
out
to
around
drop
the
our
edge.
shit nearer the edges than in the middle.
Yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
Which is why I stayed where I dropped down from up above, because it was basically on the edge of the room. I just think I was away from healers. Alright, I'm ready.
Can you re-upload the angry assignments? I think it dropped because I was I had to relog.
Do you see that now?
No. Okay, see it now. Well, just in that, but that works. Thanks.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Three, 2, 1. A power matrix is ready for acquisition. Watch all.
First one dunked.
Kill out.
Team 2, you're going.
Walking up.
External heal coming your way, Chubbs.
This time's not a problem.
Watch all. A new power matrix can now be collected.
Group 3, start moving into position.
Group 2 jumped.
Watch your
Group 3, go.
Relax. A new power matrix can now be collected. 3, 2, 1. Watch your
Dropped.
Will Group 1 be ready?
2 minutes.
I've got 45 seconds.
Same.
Relax.
You need a volunteer group for fourth orb.
Tell me which side and I'll go. Oh, I see it,
Right
right.
side. Somebody else go
Admiral's
with
on the
them.
right.
Watch your
DM?
I'm not gonna pick it up until someone's up here with me.
I'm coming.
relax.
Don't use your blinks, DM.
A power matrix is ready for acquisition. 3, 2, 1. Run out.
Oh, you blinked ahead. I had to toss it.
Killads.
We lost
Oh,
the
sorry.
No, it's okay. Just bad communication.
Group 1, get ready. Will you be able to?
Yeah, I'm heading over there now.
3, 2, 1. Killads. Watch your attention. A new power matrix is available. Three, 2, 1. Killads incoming. Origination blast imminent. Please hold. Watch your
What happened there, Lanarafni? That didn't look comfortable.
Hey, this
I
is
was
Manmore.
running and then got hit by 2 types
I'll
of
move it.
corruption simultaneously.
Manmore will run the left ball first.
Yep, same with Magical.
Chubbs is dead when group 1 comes back around. I can stand up though if needed.
3,
Volunteer for Chubb's spot,
One.
please.
matrix can now be
I need 30 seconds, but I'll go for him if it's up by then.
Bully Mouse, you're Group 3.
I heard. My bad.
Watch your
Alright, toss. Group 1, done.
3, 2, 1.
Second orb coming up.
Watch your
I think that's technically group 3 that's up now.
Orb tube is up.
3,
Group 3, go.
2, 1.
It's on the right side.
Watch your blood feast. 1.
Blood feast up.
3, 2, 1. Collected. Watch your
Mid-mark on
Three.
trails.
2, 1.
Dropped.
Watch your
Do you need another runner?
Guys, kill these ads. Thank you.
3, 2,
Group 1.
1.
Someone come with Chan.
Watch your blood feast. 2,
DM, do you want to go?
This is up.
3, 2,
Somebody needs to. There we go.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep,
give me a
just
couple of
start
seconds to
going.
clear.
Start going.
watch your a new power matrix can now be collected. 3, 2,
Guys, focus the outs, please.
watch orb.
Throw me the orb and I'll toss it back.
3, 2, 1.
Let's
Watch
stop.
orb. 3,
Blood feast.
Shannon's down upstairs.
3, 2, 1.
Which side do you need the orb running on?
Right.
Watch orb.
Alright,
Admiral's going right. He's healed.
3,
Mad Skull, can you run with Memor?
No, I'm dead.
Where's Valcourt?
watch orb.
Uldir just gonna go with you, it looks like.
Yeah, not sure. I'll give it a shot.
A new power matrix. 3, 2, 1.
Just use Ice Lance on the
Watch
assist.
orb. Blood feast.
Frozen Orb works too.
3, 2, 1. Watch
Go
orb.
ahead and run in a little closer, I'll throw it on you. Right there.
3, 2, 1.
Third orb going in.
Watch orb.
Did it go in?
Did you click on it, Uldir?
I did, but I just died. I don't know if it takes time.
No, it didn't go in.
No, it should be.
Watch orb. Feast. 5,
Orb is up on left.
3, 2, 1.
Most of the runners are dead.
Watch orb. A new power matrix can now be collected. 3, 2, 1. Watch orb. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Blood. Watch orb. 6.
Blood feast.
Runs through your veins.
Yay!
3, 2,
Gahoon's Golden Shower.
Everything on Cahoon.
Rallying Cry Pop.
The horror's gonna die on its own.
Yeah.
Three, 2, 1. Watch your
Less
step.
time.
Collapse, get out.
The Titans cannot save you.
Bloodlust.
Defensives, health stones.
That's it, let's go.
We have two
Yeah,
B
everybody
res.
left.
We have a shaman.
3, 2,
Crazy, can you bloodlust?
Crazy, could
Somebody
you lust,
bloodlust.
please?
watch orb.
George, shoot a res.
Anyone who's high DPS. We get warrior up for
2,
execute.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good. Land Refing is up. Too
Watch
bad.
orb.
We have another.
Face away.
We have another Get Man Mower. Nope, we don't.
Don't forget that.
You need to look away when that happens.
2,
Yeah.
1. Watch orb. Three, 2, 1.
Stay away from the walls.
3. Watch orb. 1. Face away.
What?
3, 2.
What is that ability called?
Gaze of Gahoon.
Don't get close to the electricity shit coming out of the walls.
3, 2, 1. Watch your 3, 2, 1. Face away. 3, 2, 1. Watch your
serves a new master now.
3, 2, 1.
Wow, that damage gets ugly at the end.
Watch your
It's because we can't drop our stacks anymore.
Yeah.
face away.
Just gotta get into that phase with more people alive than we did.
2, 1.
Yeah, Hamon's still up. And there's only 3%
There's
left.
enough people to kill him if you guys hurry.
It's at 3 million.
Hooray for rogues.
2, 1.
Go, rogues, go.
Watch your
Valcourt, your channel is making me very sad.
face away.
Sorry.
1.
Ah, whatever. Second attempt of the night. We got it on the next one.
Okay,
So,
make sure
next
to
round,
drop the
that's
orb.
dying.
Yeah, big thing is there. We took 5 attempts to get the first set of 3 in.
Can we get
That's
a
way-
backup rotation put in? Because the faster we get those orbs, the faster we can transition through those phases.
Deamp got pretty good at it. He'd be a good backup.
So Ledger knows what he's doing too now. Having to do more orbs.
That's a lie.
Is annoying, but it actually doesn't really hurt us in the long run. Other than
Yeah,
wasting our time.
more orb runners, the faster that we're gonna do this.
At the end there, I guarantee you every single healer had 0 mana. So that's the
yes.
other thing is that this is a long, slow fight with our mana bars.
Other than throwing the ball, does anything cause you to drop it?
If you take too much damage or hold it for too long, I forget which, you
I
stand
see that.
still.
Is there like a timer or indicator?
6 seconds.
Okay, yeah. If you hold it for
Yeah,
6
just
seconds,
holding
you have
it
to stand
degrades
still.
your speed down to 0.
The Amp and who else?
Ledra.
Yeah.
The reason our healers are is because we're going
Take-
6 minutes longer than we should.
Yeah, we can't. If we don't mess up ball throws, then this would be much easier. But
Also, don't blink to get up there. Take your time getting up there. You can take all the time you want to get up there.
DPM says, Gaze of Gahoon, turn away, do that.
I wasn't getting that warning.
Neither was
I heard it
I didn't
counting
see
down.
it, but I was dead.
DBM just puts a text across the screen. There was no horn or warning for it that I saw.
Yeah, and it might have been text across my screen at that point when I don't have to move. Probably not something I'm watching for. Let me go look in DBM real quick.
You'd have to put it over the top of healing bars to see it, probably.
Exactly.
Cito,
No, I
you've
think he
been
does do a
placed
little
as
more, like-
substitute. If somebody dies and nobody else can reform the group and shit's going down, you get to run up with a group that's missing somebody. Assuming there's multiple people dead in the pairs.
Is Group 4 just a backup group?
Yes,
Yeah.
Group 4 only has to go if one of the other groups dies or doesn't get it done or has their debuff still on.
I'm good. Thank you.
I feel it in my bones, guys.
Okay. What about balls, guys? Let's run them.
Group 1 can get into position without going up the ramp and triggering the event.
We're good.
Lock portals in place on both sides. I don't see one on the right.
5,
I'm going up here.
4.
Hurry up right side. Right side.
No, it's there. It was just angled.
3, 2, 1. Watch your
Stop trying to kill Makati.
Oh, speaking of killing people, too many mind controls last time.
Group 2 head up. Oh, Mandor, we're already going.
William's mind controlled.
Watch your
Do you know how that works?
It's
I'm getting
away
attacked
from
by
him.
an ice stalk. I need healing. Or interrupt it, somebody. I'm gonna be able to run this now.
You need backup, magical.
watch your
Nope, I'm dead.
Somebody up here with Manmore.
kill ads. 3, 2, 1.
Another runner right side. Magical's down.
Cedo, go up there.
Looks like Uldir's going.
Kill ads. 3, 2, 1. Watch your
Ah, that circle.
kill ads.
Ledger's
Dunking it.
2,
42 is in.
Ready, Chubbs.
Yeah, group one can go. I'm going up.
kill ads.
Hey, do you want to get magical up yet?
Yeah, I rest him.
2, 1.
I'm up on the balcony, so I'm not sure if you can reach me.
Watch your kill ads.
Can't.
Alright, 3's going in.
Warlocks, you can put your agony on Goon.
Don't think you can.
Group 2's up next.
Group 2 still has 50 seconds left.
3,
Yeah, group 2.
1.
Then I don't know which group's next. Then.
Might be the next. I got
Is group
58.
3 ready?
yeah.
That intermission is too damn long.
Left side, group 3.
Cedo, you're in group 2 now.
Attention, a new power matrix is available. 3, 2, 1. Watch your 3, 2, 1. Run out.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Going in.
Blood feast. 1.
Seek out your allies.
Drop your stacks.
My gift.
2, 1.
Alright, group 2's running now.
Watch your
Kill the ad. Focus the ad. Cleave on the boss until it's dead.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'll get first. Just run
Watch
after me.
your a power matrix is ready for acquisition.
Guys, in this phase, we can't be standing so close to each other.
3, 2, 1.
Those little dudes have a really small hitbox.
4, 3,
Watch your
1.
Blood Feast 2.
Chan, I'm ready to go.
Stacks.
For the
Yeah, I'm
next.
dropping stacks.
All right, we'll do the next one.
2, 1.
I don't see a ball up though.
Watch your
Left
See
side.
one up.
3, 2,
Left side.
1. Watch your 3, 2, 1. Run out.
4,
Apollo Matrix is ready for acquisition. Blood Feast. Run away.
Blood Feast.
out your allies. Share my gift.
2, 1.
Hurry, hurry.
Watch your AOE incoming.
Board into go and ignore the ad.
I'm trying to get in range of healers.
Lust.
3, 2,
Watch for collapse.
1.
Wait, I was gonna say,
Watch
he
your
goes
back.
invulnerable at collapse, that's why.
Titans cannot save.
Yeah, he's taking
Don't send in that brown swirl.
3, 2, 1.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Watch your 3, 2, 1. 3. Watch your 1. Face away.
Gaze, turn around.
Away.
3, 2, 1. Watch your 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, watch your 1. Face away.
Go away.
The twitch in your spine.
3, 2, 1.
Exist.
Watch your 3, 2, 1.
Health stones. You have health stones.
Watch your 3, 2, 1. Face away.
Congrats.
2,
Well done. Much better than the last one.
You guys did a thing. Congrats.
Legion has taken root.
Oh no, you released in the last one, in the previous room.
Come on, you got the
Oh, you
world's
can
greatest
teleport though.
I also got the world's greatest trinket.
Is it the world's worst trinket?
It's actually pretty bad.
No.
It'll get buffed eventually.
I got shoulders.
Finish your loot. Finish your rolls. Portal out.
With laser matrix.
There's no cutscene. There's no anything. It's just it.
Should we take a picture of the kill?
Heroic.
Heroic.
Maybe you don't get the cutscene unless you do it on Mythic. You know what I mean?
On your way out, talk to the vendor dude. Repair your shit. If you forget, get a repair mount outside.
He'll also tell you some excellent lore.
Yeah, the repair guy is all the lore you get in this one.
Somebody have a quick versatile navigation in chat.
Please come again.
I'm gonna grab a glass of water while we get organized. I'll be right
Should
back.
be able to get it for you in a second, Sean.
Okay, thanks.
Not taking damage during collapse is so stupid.
So I didn't realize that the collapse was like so long, or it does it again.
Yeah, we'll have to remember not to bloodlust till that one's all done.
Yeah, post collapse.
He was taking some damage during collapse.
Yeah, like 30.
Rathmar, you're still showing us inside.
Outside.
All right, everybody back in.
Mythic Talak.
You have to clear her up to go to Mythic Mode, I think.
Yeah.
No.
No.
We've already done heroic Talak this week, right?
Yes.
You're just gonna spawn trash again?
Is the difficulty? Yes, it has been.
Trash has not been done yet.
No, we did it. We just didn't kill Mother.
I think the trash is going to come back once we activate the console.
Yes.
Wait, Bloodpen,
Just waiting for the slow bees.
Because you sure sound knowledgeable.
I might have pugged it a few times.
Maybe once or twice.
I pugged with him one time. He's really toxic leader.
Yeah. Pugging if you're a masochist.
I feel like
Ice block really helps with this trash.
I feel like the guild would have stuck it out till they won, though.
So when those Krogs land and thrash, don't stand in front of them.
That sounds like a bad idea.
I'm not falling for that.
I said don't stand in front of them.
Oh, we didn't hear the don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hamon's that toxic guy in LFR trying to get everybody killed.
It's real easy on the next one. You just run back and forth in one specific spot.
It is
just
way
jump
too easy
into
to.
the giant slimes. They don't.
I feel like Command carries that over into our guild runs.
I thought
When
this
I'm
was a
talking
Titan
to
raid,
the
not a
bards,
troll.
when I refuse to wipe and just stay alive and make everybody watch me.
I've done that before too. Or not. I just haven't called for a wipe.
You have done that before. It's called Gragra.
That was fun. A member of your group is still in combat.
The doors are locked. Shut down that machine.
All right.
Before we are reduced to ash.
So let's do something slightly different. Cinderin, how you doing? Why aren't you talking to us?
Yeah. Wait. He is chatting.
Yes, silence is a virtue. You and I are, regardless of what our group assignment, going to stay with whoever the tank is till the end, and be the second to last people to transition out.
Sindarian.
Yes, we will be cleanup.
Do we need to review this? There's shit, don't stand in it. When we're crossing through by groups, you're staggering yourselves through. Yeah, don't get it by the lasers or the fire and shit.
Watch out for the shinies on the floor for them.
Room 2, yeah, room 2. The stuff on the ground is a good pile.
Are there any groups or anything for this one?
Yep, in your raid groups.
Did you have that enchant, Brian? Back mark.
Give me a sec.
So if we're ready to go, do the enchant after the fight. Are we ready to go?
Yeah, just about. I was looking at the angry assignment shit.
My angry assignments are still the same.
Why is Diamp on a group by himself? Is he on timeout?
It's the way it works out.
Really, it should be me in the
There's
group by
26
myself.
people.
Somebody swap me with Diamp.
You want
Doesn't
someone
matter.
who DPS
Diamp
from
can
left.
consider himself in group 5 for this fight.
I have a quick question, Raid Bears.
Mm-hmm.
If you're doing it by groups and group 2 is going to be the first to go, and Cinder and Daddy Honk are staying with whoever's main tanking, then you don't have a healer going to go until like a second.
Oh yeah,
game is
that's a
over.
problem.
Or can go first.
That's more of a suggestion than a question, but it's a very good suggestion.
That's fair.
First group, I would put melee DPS in though for the interrupts.
There's a group 5 that has 2 healers, I think.
Yeah, why don't we put why don't we remove Fatty from 5 and put him in 2?
He's in 4.
Whatever.
Also, if
Move the orange one to 2.
and my other question is, would you want me to just go with group 2 since Cinder and staying?
Yeah, sure. That makes sense.
All right.
Group 2 is back to going first.
So group 2 is first. Good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Section protocol initiated. 2, 1. Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Granting intervention.
Oh, good out.
Group 2, when window's over, start going, and the raid's healed up.
Initiated. 2, 1. Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
And I died from people crossing with no healer.
Group
Yeah, we need
3.
the healer sooner.
Isn't Fatty in there?
He came like at the tail end of the other melee coming in.
3,
Isn't healer supposed to go with the initial tank?
3, 2, 1. Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Group 4.
2, 1. Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Group 5.
3, 2. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Group 6, Group 1, go.
Go ahead, Mark.
Beams.
In the middle.
Let's get crazy up.
Ceiling beams.
Move to the line.
Stand in line. Beams.
On the left.
No, just roll your mics open.
The fuck is that?
He's drilling
Sounds like a
something.
drill.
Sounds like a construction site, yeah.
That's a weird sound effect.
Get into line.
Duckert's gonna go through, getting ready. I am going through.
Patty in Group 2, get through. Group 3. Defensive beam.
3,
Group 4. Group 5. Everybody else get through.
2, 1.
Too many people crossing at the same time.
Yeah, way too many feet, especially with wind going. We can't heal while that's going.
Contagion. 3, 2, 1. Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat. 3, 2.
So I guess I didn't realize this before. The ads just spawn when you walk through the.
Correct.
you know,
Each
blue
person
Yes.
spawns one
That's
ad.
the ad. So
Hey, that was actually a pretty good first attempt.
That's why you have to trickle. You can't just all go because all the ads will pop up.
I'm not
That-
sure
the-
what was going
the
on, but in
biggest-
in the first room, like, and halfway through the second room, it just seems like we were taking a ton of raid down.
Ad
I
got a
think a lot of
cast
people.
off.
Yeah, an ad got a cast off while we were in the transitioning between the first and second, because that hurt.
Hey, so Valcor, you went across by yourself. So I waited a while and followed you for Group 2 to interrupts because you can't do them all yourself. Is Group 2 supposed to be going at the same time as you? Because it seemed like you went like 45 seconds for him.
There's no, yeah, Adam. There's no reason for you to go until we call for Group 2.
okay.
Yeah, that's. I was wondering about that too.
And now it's break time.
All right.
Patty, if you gotta go buy herbs, there's a poor Orgrimmar back here.
You guys click on that summoning portal. Whoever's here.
Huh, I don't know how my mic was open.
Hmm.
I'm push to talk. How would it stay open?
We got to hear you kill your victims while you were dead.
Yeah,
Oh.
what's up with you like drilling?
They don't seem to be screaming. When you guys moved into the next room, I made some work on installing my TV stand or TV mount. I couldn't be battle risk. Anywho. Does Mother move all the skeletons to the beginning of the room?
Nope. If you die in room 1, you're stuck in room 1.
But all the
It moves the
skeletons-
skeletons.
Oh,
yeah.
I see. I see what you're saying.
She cleans up.
She does.
Oh wait, there are some skeletons elsewhere.
Can I get a summon back? This is DM.
Are you here, Mark?
I am now.
Good. Can I just a small observation?
Sure.
Everybody can't just jump across it for a couple of reasons. A, it
Oh no,
spikes the
I'm
damage
aware
it
that
does
everybody
for
can't jump
healers.
across it, but I was trying to sum up that everybody there was the last group. I didn't mean to imply that everybody should go right now.
Yeah, a couple times when you're calling groups, everybody's going across all at the same time. Not only does it hard on the healers, but that means all the dudes will start their cast near the same time, which means interrupts are going to get missed, and then you get the big damage from that.
So we talked about this when we did this first time at normal, but do we, per Eric's suggestion, maybe we need a little refresher about how we move through doors when we call through the group? Because if people are just bum rushing the door when your group is called, that's bad.
I'll give a more in-depth one, but last time we were here, we would practice. I would call one group and they would form a line and they would go through one at a time, watching everybody else in their group because everybody in the group was in the same line and they could see each other easily.
I'm guessing some people probably forgot about that in the heat of battle.
Well, we did. I think our main problem was we were crossing. I think we were fine because we were trying to cross her in the wind. Was the one thing that got us.
Well, right at the end, yeah. Multiple people cannot definitely not go through during the wind because we can't heal.
I also wonder if we could have killed her in room 2, possibly with a bloodlust.
Maybe.
We weren't that close. We weren't that far off. And we had a bunch of people without not doing DPS in the second phase. So
we can give it a go.
In the wind mechanic, do the tanks not get affected by that?
Oh, we do.
I don't.
You don't?
But Death Knight.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Is there any chance you can maybe get like a neutral position on her so we don't get slammed?
I do try and point her away from where most of the raid is. every so often something gets fucked up.
Right on.
So Death Knights are immune to the wind.
Death's
he's just
Advance,
fast.
which is almost on the same
Got it. You
timer
can
as the
pop-
wind, will stop us from being pushed.
You can pop Death Advance. So that's nice.
You can also sprint into it if you're a rogue.
Well, lots of people can do their movement.
Yeah, you know what? I demand a Warlock Porter for that wind.
Chubbs needs to drop a totem.
Which one? The
Can Bloodpain get a summon?
There's a Wind Rush. I can't remember what.
yeah,
that's
Wind
called.
Rush totem.
That would make the whole group run faster than it pushes.
Yeah, I can switch to that if you want.
When Valkort's playing his monk, he can do the monk speed thing.
And when Lance switches back to Feral, he can do it too.
God damn it.
There you go.
Did we get blood?
Yeah, did you get the summon blood?
Yeah, I'm just getting it from mailbox.
It's on a 2-minute cooldown, so I can only drop it maybe once every other wind or something.
I'll be shaman out of there.
I mean, I'll
Shaman.
call it out when you do it, so we don't use our own or speed boost
Yeah.
before.
Speaking of mailbox, there's one right behind us.
Healing pots aren't a big part of my life.
54.
AFK check.
What room percentage do you want me to run through? Or you just want me to wait for group 2 call?
I think I started at 40 that time. We can hold it a little longer. 50 will probably be good. I'm still trying to get a feel for how long it takes us to get across without killing everybody.
I think you just do it group 2 call. You can be the first one through.
I'd just like to note that that was the first time that one of our tanks has survived the transition from room 1 to room 2. So well done, Syndra.
It's amazing.
At what cost?
We should be able to put a Warlock portal on the other side. Just teleport everybody through. Skip the mechanics.
There you go.
Can you
All right,
actually? Wow.
There we go. Fight's over.
Could put a summoning stone on the other side, you know, once we transition through and summon people through, right?
We'll all start in the first or the last room.
All right, let's focus.
Magical's back. Magical. Magical.
Hang on. Was there a feast or just our own food?
Not yet. That's what I'm waiting for Magical for.
He's working on his table again.
He's obviously not working on listening.
I'm here.
As you say, read what Crazy said in.
He was trying to hang his TV, guys.
Yes, if I happen to call a movement or you need to move, wait for the wind to finish. Unless you're absolutely going to die. Okay, everybody's back. Let's get another feast and cauldrons. Yes.
The lag screws up.
I'll drop the cauldron in just a moment. I'm eating.
The feast is down, I see.
Cauldrons to everyone's left.
Chubbs will drop a Wind Rush totem on the first wind, and then I'll call it from thereafter.
Magical, they don't have a lot of faith in you.
Well, they probably have more faith in you, what with the class and all.
Nah.
You dropped the ball.
No, that was the last fight.
All right.
Everybody out.
Did Court blink in? That what I saw.
First boss target Cortez.
I saw a blink. That was amusing.
I would have laughed if that was Magispell with the guild chat going on.
It's so fucking bad.
At least eat your food
Hey,
if you
it was a
died.
mage. That's just as good.
Why don't
Oh
we?
wow, this trinket is really shit.
Cauldron's up if you guys haven't gotten your flask.
Nemi's trying to live up to the legend of Magiskull.
Why don't we fight Mother in Talek's room? That seems like a good idea.
Yeah, just pull her in
We're
there.
taking it to Valistros' room, alright?
Drag her to Zool.
Oh God. How do we get her on the boat?
Warlock portals.
Actually, the quickest way is how do we get Mother to click on a dark iron mole machine?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cleansing protocol activated. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Windrush totem's going down. Near the boss.
Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Continuing treatment. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Time to start going.
Group 2 can start going. Watch Valkport first. Pause when the wind hits. Resume Group 2.
We gotta cast off because too many of us want it once.
They can be stunned. Somewhere.
Group 3.
Section protocol initiated. 2, 1. Continuing treatment. 3, 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Group 4.
Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1.
I want to think about B-res while we still can.
Stop going, wait for heals.
Oh,
took too long. Alright, 55 is too late.
Cinder and I really, for this one fight, wish you still had that legendary from last expansion.
Wipe it.
So you can watch me die a second time.
Finish the wipe, pop through the walls.
Snuffles, I died because I didn't get any heals.
Internal or external?
So if people are going across and you look at the raid frames and you have low health, pop a health stone because you're gonna die.
I went across at full health and popped rallying cry for everybody, and still died because the cast got off over there.
It's okay, Manmar. It's a warrior thing.
There was like 5 or 6 adds up during the wind, so we couldn't get in range quickly enough to stun them and do everything.
So what I'm not understanding is why we're dying with Mikasa here.
Isn't he a monk?
The bot has some bad code apparently.
We just need some more monks in the raid, I think.
Obviously, another monk would solve all problems, or another paladin.
I made my UI just not show my health. That
Should have
way it's a
named
surprise
yourself
when it happens.
Monkasi.
You guys don't want a paladin healer.
FYI, for group 2, there's some people that went across that weren't group 2. I think they were confused on their group. So there was like 7 people already over there when I went for group 2.
Yes,
We
and
need to be filtering through at 75%.
So are we hurting for DPS at all? Because if not,
nope.
We don't have another healer to throw at this. And I can't believe I'm saying that.
We don't need another healer. We just need to work on
We
mechanics.
really don't. I was
we need to think back to last time when we had everybody practice when their group was called, getting in a line and then going through one at a time. I don't need you in a line, but I need you ready to get there and to not dodge through all at once. Keep an eye on both the people around you and the health bars.
Mikasa, you ready to go Windwalker?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, well done.
Come on.
Double check your groups as well, because some people have been moved around since Goon.
Alright. So that's warlocks, mages, and demon hunters that can no longer raid with us.
Wow. Welcome back, Bullamus.
Hey.
I was
Did
like,
anybody
is that
die?
a demon hunter?
No one died happily.
That was funny.
All right, back inside.
So do we need one extra person to go through on the first push for interrupts? Because it seems like we keep getting the die.
No, too many. Everyone came at once and during a wind, so we just couldn't get in range. One person wouldn't have made an 8 of us.
Okay.
Would have made it worse. It would have been just another ad.
We have plenty of DPS to do this. She was at like 50% by the time we started crossing. And don't forget that last room increases her damage taken by 50 or 100%. So we're really in the run.
Make it to that room. We should kill it in room 2 instead. No more transition. Makes it quicker.
4, 3, 2, 1. Cleansing protocol activated. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Watching bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Dropping totem.
Watching bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Jesus, Haman, stop death striking.
This is nothing, dude.
You're on the top of the meters right now.
There have been entire tiers where he has been on top of the meters.
Group 2, assemble and start.
Alcor going in.
Before healer. And Chisel's going.
Memoir's next.
3. Dissection protocol initiated. 2.
Here comes wind.
3, 2, 1. Watching bacterial resistance to extreme
We got all the interrupts that time, so.
Group 3, start moving.
There's a minute left on it.
Next.
2, 1.
Next.
Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Careful.
Next.
Not during wind, guys.
2, 1. Watch your bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Next troop, get ready.
Next troop is
13.
going good.
20 seconds.
Next. 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 Alright, stop.
2, 1. Watch your bacterial
Room's about to
Rally
change.
pop.
Warrior pop rally.
Next.
Already did.
Get out.
Hellstones.
Get through, heal up. Watch for the bad shit.
Pop another rally, please.
Being last blows.
Are you through or not considering?
No, I'm literally in the line, but no.
You guys want to lust
You
die?
should lust to kill it.
Far side. Far beamed.
You probably should lust and kill.
Now I would have called for lust.
We're lusted already.
I can't see.
Down 3 healers.
Getting the swell.
Healing beams.
Resing Daddy out.
3, 2, 1. Watch your
Beams in the middle.
Middle.
Get Cinder in if you can.
No line of sight.
That's odd.
Resing Syndrome.
We got a remnant in the corner. It's glitched. That stinks.
It was going well, actually.
Yeah, until.
Gotta
Blizzard.
go over, guys. We're gonna die.
You're gonna die anyway.
That was really good, though.
Lost killed us.
There's a corruption in the wall that gets cast off for free.
The blob was spawned when Snuffles was raised. So
I feel like maybe we should start at 40% just so we're not right on the edge at the end there.
So, are you saying battle resist through the gate, summon and add?
Looks like
Yeah.
That way.
I mean, we're doing really well in DPS, so if we cross at 40, that wouldn't be a problem at all, I don't think.
Gustone has logged in. Let's get him into the raid.
It's pronounced Gastogny.
It is not.
Gas Stogny.
Please drop a summoning closet and hold the feast until he's here.
Hey, Gustone, you in Discord with us?
I am, yeah. Sorry I missed the beginning of the raid, guys. I had this nagging feeling I was forgetting something, and it was the raid.
It's no problem, Gastogny.
Bad. But at any time you need to get, if you're late and you need to get an invite to the raid, just whisper any of the officers, and if you whisper us the word invite, you'll probably just get automatically invited. We won't
Okay, great. Did you guys get Cahoon?
Yes.
Nice. Congrats.
This should
It
make
went
things-
really quickly.
This should make things easier. Not that we needed another healer, but this should make things easier.
I can do Shadow if you guys need it.
Mark, what do you think?
EPS is not the issue.
Yeah. I mean,
Stay with
would
me.
agree
I
with
think
that.
the extra hills would be nice, honestly.
I agree.
Okay.
So Chan buses at group 3 and then you can do yours at 4 then, man? Okay.
Yeah, just it's not necessary, but it'll make it. I feel like a lot easier.
Just helps. It's an extra 20k health.
Right, I usually just
Bad at some.
plus mine randomly at low HP.
I do mine when people look like they're doing bad. I pop mine like right after the first person, whatever, starts to transition, so the health is actually down.
Anybody have an extra flask for Gaston?
I do.
I do.
Might.
You mean Gastogny?
I have one. I definitely have one from the cauldron thing. Don't worry about it if you're going to be giving him a real one.
See, I told you it was Gastogny.
This is America. What are you talking about? This ain't no France.
It is Gaston, but I do appreciate the the vigor with which you are debating the name.
That's fake news.
No debate.
The way you pronounce it is an alternative fact.
Alternative fiction.
Maggie Sculelli.
Yeah.
You ready?
Oh, I need 2 seconds.
We need to kill this
Oh,
boss so I can get a
Ready?
transmog mount.
Someone said 2 seconds. Who was that?
That was Chan. I'm done. I'm ready.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alert strain detected. Neutralized with extreme prejudice. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme
Wind tunnel.
granting containment chamber. Section initiated. 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Three. Section protocol initiated. 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Granting containment chamber.
Should we start going after this tunnel?
Yes, group 2 right after this wins.
Duck are going.
2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Manmore going.
Sean's going.
And Trails.
3, 2. Section protocol initiated. 2, 1. Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Next group.
Containment chamber.
Alright,
Nope,
so
wait for the
rally
wind.
Chan.
Go for it.
Now the next group starts.
What group is that?
3.
Need to speed up a bit, guys.
Next. Alright, stop. Next. Next. Next.
Group 4.
2, 1.
Wind is coming now.
Containment chamber. 3.
Hey Fibs, are you transitioning?
Testing bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Next.
Resume.
Group 4, 5, you got to go.
Next.
Manmore pop rally.
Next.
Dissection
Now
protocol
we're at
Next.
92%.
Next.
3,
Alright, hold up.
1.
4% on room.
Testing bacterial
Alright,
Yeah,
next,
rally.
next, next.
Everybody can
The other rally.
Yep, I got pop rally. Next.
All you, Valcourt.
Yep, mark up. Or are you in the wrong room?
In the wrong room.
Flames.
Get ads, don't get ads.
Far.
Scissors.
We're gonna bloodbath.
Nope.
Resing him on.
After the beam, we will lust. Tilted back.
Ad.
Need to start transitioning now, group 2?
No, don't are we transitioning?
Gonna kill it.
Killing it? Okay.
Middle or close?
If you're gonna kill it, go ahead and res bare bones.
Right. Just need to get her to 10%.
Boss side.
3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
Right.
Got an ad.
2, 1.
It's evading.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm assuming it was the evading ad that reset us.
Is that?
Yeah.
Yep.
They were doing great.
God,
That's bullshit.
We
Is
would
it-
have had that.
Is it B-Res that's doing it, or did they just show up in there?
Just showed up. I don't. No one would have
It
been in
was-
third.
Someone
tank
did
for
get
this.
I B-res bare bone.
Someone did get B-res, so
Somebody B-res Toman, I think.
nope.
No, I B-res bare bone.
Oh, okay.
So it sounds like B-Res is causing it.
I misread the
Some B-reses are, some aren't.
history.
I don't think you can B-res from the other room. Is the issue.
That seems to be what does it. It doesn't always spawn it in an invading spot, but often enough that it's an issue.
Were you in the right room when you got res, Mark?
Nope. And one did show up, it just wasn't in the wall. Do we have a feast? Oh, we didn't all die.
The dividers between the rooms, they're LOS, so you can't heal on either side. You can't cast spells on each other from either side, so.
I got res.
You can battle res.
Really? Because I've never been able to.
I have. I've done it plenty of times. Well, at least we don't need to eat.
Is there a feast going down, or we're just gonna eat our
No.
own food?
Yeah. I'll eat my own food. It's better than that crappy feast anyways.
I'll eat my own food, and it's nice not to have to share a table with Manmower.
Hey. It's better than sharing a ball with Magic-Skull.
Huh?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sensing protocol activated. Dissection protocol.
Got an ad from the Demon Hunter.
Oh, Demon
I'm gonna sit over there.
They do. You're right, Morgan.
We got two of them.
Yeah, the ones I'm here to take care of it.
Still gonna need to interrupt another one.
Sorry, let one get off.
Instantly stunned.
We already have people down. Do you just want to?
Okay.
Don't come back. Just
Yeah,
stand there and
finish
wait.
this.
Yep, I'm waiting.
We gonna wipe it, Amon?
We're wiping it.
All right, go through the laser wall then.
2, 1. Dissection protocol.
Finally, I get to wipe a raid.
2, 1.
Look at all
Bonus.
those magicals.
Really got to be careful about jumping across that barrier at the beginning.
It's a demon hunter thing. Bullamus, you're gonna have a lot of trouble on this fight. You just get ready, because the other thing is, one time you popped into the boss's cleave as well. If you have a way of specking out of those movement abilities, you should think about doing that.
Do you have an alt you could bring, or
Now we're talking. It's beast.
We need a DPS mode.
And it's not your fault, dude. It's just this fight has a particularly
Yeah, this fight doesn't
bad,
like momentum.
yeah, at all.
You know what?
Yeah, I've
how,
not seen.
How
many
come it's not the
Demon
demon
Hunters
hunter's fault, but it's always the warrior's fault when they screw up?
because warriors have been around for forever, so they should be used to it.
With a master class.
What's demon hunter called? They're called like a prestige class or something.
Hero
Hey, you know,
class.
quick way to
Hero
120.
class, yeah.
The Euro class?
Kebab class.
Fun class.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cleansing protocol activated. Dissection protocol initiated. 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Wind tunnel.
Bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Three, two. Section protocol initiated. 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat. Interior chamber.
Adam in group 2.
Going.
Sean's going.
Namor's going.
3, section protocol initiated. 2,
Group 3.
Wind tunnel.
I know it's one.
Wait, hold on after the wind tunnel. Okay, resume.
Next. Next. Next.
Pop rallying.
Group 4, get ready.
Next. Next. Next.
Namor pop rally.
Section protocol initiated. 2,
Next.
1.
Wait.
3, 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Next. Next.
Group 5, you're up. Next.
8% on room.
Next.
We gotta go.
Next.
Everybody just go
Wait.
through one at a time, but get through.
Wait.
Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat.
Hellstone come through.
After the Eds are down, are we lesson?
Close.
Lasers.
We've got to,
Awesome.
as soon as the wind tunnel finishes, we'll do it.
Fat cleave.
Do we want to wait for in position roof beams?
No, you can only wait so long.
Sword release.
Close.
Lasers.
Boss. Boss.
Sword release.
Boss. Stack on the boss.
Samples for study. Dissection protocol initiated. Interior chamber. 3, 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme. Fortune
Left.
samples for study. Dissection protocol initiated. 3, 2, 1. Fortune bacterial resistance to extreme heat. 3, 2, 1. Fortune engaged.
Close.
Preparing samples for study. Dissection protocol initiated.
Yay.
Dude,
Wow.
the execution there, guys, that was like absolutely sexy. Nobody got hit by shit.
Compromise. Proceed with caution.
That was awesome.
Now we have Heroic Mother on our side forever, right?
The trickle through was amazing.
I got AP.
So are we going to Are we going to go beat the loot pinata? I mean, feed a devour.
Yes, we can visit Fetid.
Collection of data is imperative to combating the old gods.
I'm happy with that, guys. That was like a farm kill.
The answer to eliminating their threat.
I'm really upset.
And have you
It's
found
pretty
the
clean.
answer?
Don't be upset. We'll do that next week.
I
I'm
didn't
sorry
die.
you were alive, Magical.
Die. I should have died.
You would have been fine if there were balls in that fight.
There. Do the roof beams look like balls at all, or do they just do
Not
swirls?
really.
Must be stopped.
We need 79 artifacts.
Let's get clear and trash.
Anybody get any dope Warforge or Titanforge stuff?
I don't know, but I just looked at my gear.
You should be able to find that in the chat.
I'm just asking. We can talk during trash. It's a friendly game.
As long as you kill the trash.
Nope.
I just looked at my gear and I realized I'm in my Fury gear on my arms. Is that gonna matter?
It's what your loot specialization is.
No, I mean my actual gear that's good was for Fury.
I have no idea.
It's like deja vu.
No,
You should be doing trash right now.
I'm fighting.
Oh, I'm
He's
just
talking
looking
to me.
Doubles.
I was doing real good until Cinderin pushed a button.
I don't think you actually are.
Run.
I need more internal heals, guys.
It's called Death Strike.
Run.
Come on, you can like solo this trash.
What do you call?
Can we get procs like this in a boss fight?
What do you call a group of fell casters sharing a breakfast in New York City?
I don't want to know.
I don't know, but I feel like you're gonna tell us.
Bagel and lox.
You want to hear
I don't
a
think that
joke
actually
just
worked.
call?
I mean, the locks part of it worked, but bagel singular.
You're sharing a breakfast.
Maybe bagels. I don't generally share bagels with multiple, or a bagel with multiple people.
I have trouble eating just one bagel.
Please dissect my joke further.
It also might have been a tiny bit anti-Semitic, but I haven't decided.
You're Jordan Petersoning my joke.
Oh God, no, I'm not. That dude's fucking terrible. Well, I guess maybe I am, because I'm. All right.
Why would there only be one bagel? That's my Peterson impression. He sounds like sad Kermit the Frog.
It's not easy being Peterson.
My favorite picture of him is that one picture with the katana. So good.
Don't forget to loot the trash.
You might get 4 million gold off of it.
Speaking of 4 million gold, I still haven't got my cut from that.
Speaking of gold, DM.
Bear, can you trade that?
My magic spell.
There's like 5 things shining back here.
They'll come in the mail if they're important.
What is this creature? It appears as if it were once a lower.
Does it just send you the gold directly?
Observation accurate. This facility has run numerous experiments on Loa to research solutions for old god corruption. Tests focused on the ability of Gahun's corruption to reanimate expired tissue.
If we handle the mobs up here, we can just less on each mob pool. And pull the boss with us. That's what he spawns.
God damn it. Woohoo! What the heck?
Don't stand in front of them when they're trying to eat your face.
I was trying to click on the mountain.
Snuffles, I still think swallowed pride is my best joke of the instance so far.
That was good.
Don't
Are
encourage
they
it.
actually go in line with that taunt chain?
What's the change? I heard something about a taunt change, but I didn't hear what it was.
They
they
are
won't
making it
do-
so taunt does not give you extra threat for 2 or 3 seconds after it hits.
What?
Yeah, so
I
They
don't
decided
know
they don't
what-
want
why
anybody
did
to
you-
play
get owned.
tanks.
I just don't even freaking get that. It just smooths things out between taunt swaps between 2 tanks for the most part. Other than that, it doesn't really make that much of a difference.
It's the principle of it.
Are we still ignoring one pustule?
Yes.
Yep.
What? Why would they think that doing that was a
don't
good
know.
idea?
I don't know.
Like, what is the problem
No
that
one
that's
thinks
trying
that's a
to
good
solve?
idea.
I thought it was something with brewmasters exploiting a boss or something. That's the rumor.
It's probably some PvP thing. Ruining PvE for everyone else.
I don't think
taunt doesn't do
you know,
anything.
as much as I was going to say, as much as I dislike PvP, I don't think we can blame taunt on PvP changes.
If it ups damage, absolutely you can.
The Brewmaster one does. The Brewmaster has a PvP talent for a taunt damage buff.
So did
They're talking
that.
about being
None of this.
Why did anyone think that was a good idea?
Because they wanted tanks to do things.
Is it? Has anybody rolled an undead brewmaster and named it Pale Ale yet? So that's a good name.
That's a good name. I should have thought of that.
Undead can be monks.
Yeah.
Everyone can
Everybody.
be monks.
Monks can be.
Not. Yeah, even the
Wait.
allied
High
races
Mountain
can be
Tauren.
monks.
Can Pandaren be monks?
High Mountain Taurens can be
No,
monks.
No,
I'm pretty
pandas
sure.
can't be
Pandaren are the
monks.
only ones that can't be monks.
Who?
Pandaren have to open up a special quest to be monks.
They get it as a hero class.
After they've gotten exalted with, you know, everybody in vanilla.
The Bloodsail Buccaneers and
The Syndicate.
Skull, thank you for the suggestion. I now have that name.
It's a good name.
Wow, Lan was AFK doing things. Did anyone notice his DPS change?
No.
Wait, Pale Ale was available?
It was indeed. Not
Wow.
anymore.
So do you have the brewmaster title? So you can be brewmaster pale ale.
I was doing it really quickly, so I just took the first thing that was offered.
Salty Pale Ale. Isn't it Brewfest right now? You can get that.
Yeah,
Alright.
mine's a Pandaren, so I made mine brewmaster
Eric.
gentle draft.
Release, I think you're going to come pretty close.
He has to res.
I'm glad I've named so many characters now. I think that brings me up to 2.
Is
God,
one
I
a
hate
hero?
these vultures.
I'm really glad King's Rest taught me how to deal with raptors.
Just wish there was
Fucking
someplace
King's
better to
Rest.
fight him than the stairs.
I like King's Rest. I don't understand.
I like it in theory. I don't
Last
like
boss.
fortified teaming trash.
Yes, fortified teaming King's Rest is particularly brutal.
That's his tyrannical first boss, Birdie.
Can someone on with healing meters tell me what I'm doing to heal people?
You could tell yourself, but it's resounding protection.
Okay, trash is
Anyone
dead.
else. You're just healing yourself a lot.
No, I see green numbers on other people.
So, heroic,
is there
there's going to
Matrix
be a
maybe?
knockback.
Oh, okay.
Back to walls, killing the first pustule, don't get hit by the shit flowing down from the chutes when it happens. When he spins around to spew his breath, avoid it. I miss anything?
Come on. When you start to tank him right here near the entrance and face him like 1 second he'll pass.
Face him where?
There's a good spot, but didn't want to pull him on accident. Tank him like facing this wall right behind me. That way we can stand right behind him and he'll bounce us back there at least until the first set of ads. It won't bounce us all around the room.
Sounds good.
And then once 50%, I'd say just ignore all the ads and just focus on him because he'll take a 50% increased damage buff anyway.
We're all ready.
Angry assignments?
For what?
Yeah, just so that people know not to lust at 20.
3,
That we're lusting at 50 or whatever.
1.
Impressive, Chubbs. Or is that crazy? Nope, that's Chubbs.
Definitely can't see anything over here. Come on.
You gotta spin your camera out.
Four, 3, 2,
Get Adam up, please.
shockwave.
Which one are we doing? Left or right?
Whichever one's closest.
They're both equally equidistant.
Left.
Oh no, he went for the wrong one.
2, 1. Target you.
Did that heal him partially, or?
We need more DPS on the next one.
Knocking back. Defensive. Shockwave. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Collapse.
Go get the closer ad, please.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Knocking back. Defensive. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shockwave.
Did you kill one of the ads at least?
Yes.
Yes.
No, we killed it.
Yeah, from there, your tanks can take him in the middle of the room to make it easier for everyone else.
4, 3, 2, 1. Collapse.
Get the close rad.
Target you. Four, 3, 2, knocking back. Defensive. Shockwave. Target you. 5, knocking back. 3, 2, 1. Collapse.
He's gonna be at 50 by the time he eats it.
Defensive.
Should be less.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Do the lust.
Enough damage on the ad.
Knocking back.
Get Valcord up.
Knocking back. Shockwave.
Make sure we're rebuffing after people are being B-res.
Knocking back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kill ads.
So what are we doing in front of the boss? Get it. More damage on this ad in front of the boss, guys.
I thought we were only doing the boss.
Are we?
We need one at each time.
4, 3, 2, 1. Knocking back.
You're gonna need to kill an ad every time, or you're not gonna make Berserk. It's already at a minute.
Knocking back.
He's only half.
Should we wipe and try this again?
Yes.
Shockwave.
Stand in front of him.
I have one more try, then I have to go to work.
4, 3,
Are we about to break, or are we gonna pull?
kill ads.
We can do a break.
Well, he's got one more pull before he has to go to work.
Who was that?
The clumsy demon hunter.
It's gonna take us long enough to get back there that it's really break time.
I have many, many wares.
You're not clumsy. Your class is just not loving this place.
Someone pulled ads. Someone pulled ads.
Don't run back.
You
Oh.
died.
He faded, actually.
All right, stay in the doorway. Break time.
I gotta go.
Have a good night.
Bye.
Good night.
All right, see you.
It's okay. 79 artifact power away.
Go do a world quest on the break.
Just go stand in that Azerite gathering area real quick.
Let's see. Warlock. 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 I'm seeing a pattern here.
Wait, what?
Let's look at your meters. I downloaded a meter.
I only see yellow people.
Oh.
They seem to be doing pretty good.
Mine's got them in like 5th, 4th, 5th.
Of what?
Damage. Warlock shows us number 1.
Just for that last fight, yeah.
It says something about. Is there a way I can blank
don't see
out
that at all.
classes?
Are you including pets? Upward.
I don't know how to do that in details.
Details does
Usually just by
automatically.
default. Unless you turn it off.
You may have it set for all of them, the whole fight instead of just the most recent fight.
I don't know. Pets aren't real people anyway.
Yeah, I think you have it set for all fights. All fights is the rogue by far.
I agree. Remember back in the day when people would argue whether or not 100 pets count as their damage?
Click the 4th button from the left. It looks like a little piece of paper, and then overall data versus current segment at the bottom. Go to current segment.
Oh, yep. That helps. Thank you.
Okay. Well, my meter says
there's
that
purple people eaters on top for sure.
my meter says that Chubbs and Gaston are terrible DPSers.
That's true.
Yeah, Valcourt, he's terrible too.
Well, he's actually, by warrior standards, he's doing okay.
What happened? I wasn't even. I didn't notice that Chubbs was literally at the bottom there. Did he like
He
die?
died.
Oh, I thought Chubbs was a healer.
Did he like melee with his wolf form and then die?
Sorry, Chubbs, I didn't notice. I thought that was a healer symbol.
I can't believe he's sitting silent through this. He must be away from his keyboard.
Probably.
Fucking tank
Right.
dragged it right over me, and right as it came over me, it did that thrash thing that it does to the other tank, to the off tank. And apparently, since he dragged it over the top of me, I was the closest to him.
Nah, so it's the tank's fault. Got it.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
Mm,
No,
it's
but
'cause
where
it's
we're standing
warrior.
them on at the beginning, like you said, zoom out. Like, there's no way I can zoom out. I cannot see anything in that spot. If I zoom out and look straight down on my character, I get hit by this. Like, the ceiling keeps me close. I just can't find a good way to like
5,
So
see anything.
3.
I think we just need to maybe put off for one more ad after 50% before we lust. One more ad phase.
Okay.
Our problem that time was there were a couple times we didn't actually get one of
We
the
didn't
ads. killed,
actually
correct?
get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
everybody wasn't DPSing.
We only had maybe half
Who-
the ads actually.
Who wants to be in charge of picking which ad to go kill?
Maybe a melee should do it.
I'll
I
get
don't.
it.
It doesn't really matter. Who is that, Eric?
Yep.
If
Great.
we
Eric's going to tell you what ad to kill, and all of you are going to go kill it.
if we
Well, I
don't
still-
if we don't do
Well-
the one that's closest to him, he won't go for that one first.
We're going to always want to do the one that's closest to him because the melee have less distance to travel, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as we kill it, it doesn't matter if everyone goes to kill it. We'll kill it.
Yeah, everybody has to DPS it. Do I still have assist? I can't tell. Because I'll mark it with a skull too, just to help people out. But
You now have assist, and yes, all the DPS need to turn and kill it. It's not something you cleave onto or hope somebody else takes care of.
can I make one observation from the couple times I've killed him in pug groups on this difficulty?
Sure.
Okay. The first part's good. The second part, so you see how in between the outcroppings you have those mini walls in between each of the 3 outcroppings on each side, like the pillars, whatever you want to call them. You actually want to move him to those after the first, like during the first set, like whatever ad we're DPSing, move him to that pillar that's closest to it.
So we can AoE him.
Well, it's more just about uptime for all the melee, and yeah, then you'll get some cleave too, right? And then what melee and everybody else should do is, again, if they're tanking him with his face right up against a pillar, we should all have our be on his tail, and when he knocks back, we'll get knocked into the other pillar as opposed to across the room. So
Stop the gambling. We're going.
Can you put that in a different channel and not raid, please?
We don't do it during the game, so who cares if it's in raid or not?
I close the thing, but we'll do it when we finish this.
Hey, let's get a chance to eat here.
No, I have not dropped a cauldron yet, Cinder, and I'll do it in a moment. Cauldron is down.
I've won back all my money and more from Deamp.
Sorry
You
to hear
should
that,
just
DM.
stop.
Well, you didn't win it from me. You mostly got it from Fatty and Manmower.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. If I could win it from you, though,
It's like kitten. It's like kicking a kitten or something. Win it for me.
There's a feast, guys. Eat it.
This feast
Too late now.
Who are you, my grandma?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking back. Target you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shockwave.
Adds in 10. Avoid this breath.
Close on the right, close on the right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Collapse. Looking back. Target you. Defensive. 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking back. Shockwave. Looking back. Target you.
Right to the boss's right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Collapse.
More DPS on the corruption.
Defensive.
All DPS on the corruption. The ad is up. Go kill it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Shockwave. Looking back. 4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2,
Left.
1. Collapse. Shockwave.
Ad is up.
Target you. Looking back.
It's too far away.
Any lusting since he's in right?
We're lusting now that he's eating that thing and we're not running all over. And we're ignoring further ads.
Ignoring ads completely.
Yes, ignore further ads. Kill him.
Looking back. 5, 4, 3. Target you. 1. Collapse. Defensive. 2, 1.
Congrats.
Shockwave.
Ah. Us mages are always happy to help.
Finally, Azurite gear.
Thank God I got some Sanguicell. Looking for that shit.
Thanks, then.
You got it.
God. Another freaking.
Where to next?
Blood or bug. Blood or bug.
We're turning right once we leave here and continuing counterclockwise.
we've killed 3 new bosses tonight.
Two.
Gahoon, Mother.
Oh,
Gahoon,
Gahoon.
Mother here.
Yeah, sorry. Normal. Wasn't thinking.
Oh, you weren't thinking when you could have been killing trash.
You start thinking we could kill a lot more stuff.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Channeling, that ability really likes you.
Yeah, oh well.
Notice that.
Don't really.
What?
You don't proactively dispel yourself?
I did not die to the dot.
Oh, okay.
But did you get any external healing?
Poor
No.
Jobs.
That was before you came to the raid, sorry.
Uh-oh. Dots.
Boom. Racing bound for the day.
Is this bug?
No, this is Vectus.
Ah, blood. Ugh. What's the difference between this on normal and heroic?
Everything hits way harder.
So nothing.
So yeah,
There's a
basically
couple
just that
mechanics
it
I've
matters,
got.
and groups have to take care of the vector and not give it to the tanks.
And Trails is capped to 5 people now. I was doing it.
I was gonna eat when they're dead.
It's also got a hell of a long cooldown.
Wow.
Can I make a suggestion for this fight that I did on heroic?
Sure.
So it's actually exactly like Tyrant was back in Warlords. If we make 2 stacks, and we'll just everyone moves when one person gets a debuff, it makes it pretty trivial.
Might need a little explain it. But it's not
2 stacks instead of 3?
Yes, and everyone is on one. Everyone's on one stack until someone gets the what is it? The
Omega Vector.
Yeah, and so then at that point, everyone just moves to the other stack and just back and forth.
So you mean you move based on the number of times you've had it, so that once you have one stack of the debuff, you move to the other side, so that it's always
Oh, that
bouncing
makes
to the
sense.
person with the lowest number of the damage amp.
That
thing.
makes quite a bit of sense.
Gestate, that's what it is. Not Omega Vector, Gestate. When
Oh.
whoever gets Gestate, that person stays there, and then the entire group moves over to the other.
How are we
Gestate
handling
isn't the
Omega
problem.
Vector? Are we just ignoring it, or what?
I like my
We're not
suggestion.
I like your suggestion as well. That was a good suggestion. There's 3 instances of it, so it might be a little crazy, but
Well, it stays the same. It's just whenever you have Omega Vector, as soon as it drops off, you go away so that you can't come back to. So that you imagine if everybody starts on left, you stay on left until you get Omega Vector. When Omega Vector drops off and you have a stack of lingering infection, you move to the other pile. Eventually, everybody has one stack of lingering infection. We all are in the other pile, and then then it starts jumping to people with 2 stack or people with 1 stack, and then you get 2 stacks, and people move out of the stack when they get 2.
As soon as we kill a trash, I think a little explanation we can do that.
Sounds like it might work for smaller groups. I'm not sure how it's going to work for almost 30.
It sounds like it's a good way to get somebody with a double stack.
Yeah,
I'm talking about specifically Gestate. Like
we understand.
Gestate's not really a problem though.
It's gonna be in these harder difficulties.
Yeah, Gestate will wipe the party on this difficulty.
One issue with that is you're asking 30 people to move instead of like
No,
8 to move.
he's asking one person to move based on how
You
many
can't
stacks they
move
have.
on Gestate.
Gestate is the rooted person, and then
Oh, that.
So like with your add-ons, he's gonna say I have Gestate, and so everyone just needs to move when that happens.
Yeah,
and
it's-
that's usually easy on smaller groups, but
It
I mean,
won't happen.
it could work, but those kind of strategies that work on small groups don't always work on the larger group.
Well, it's no different than Rathmus or whatever the fuck his stupid name is.
Veramothras.
Yeah, it's the exact same mechanic.
eye level upgrade makes a difference in healing.
If we're doing 2 sex for Gestate, does it also mean we're doing 2 sex for Omega Vector?
You can't do Omega Vector the way we normally do if you do that Gestate thing.
It's just one big bunch,
It's one
right?
big bunch of things if you do it that way. In that group that we were in earlier today, Mark, they were trying that at first. It didn't work so well for them. Then we went to the 3s.
I think we can explore it again. Let's stay with the strategy we know. My recommendation would be just stay with the thing we know while we figure out what the damage feels like.
Yes. Okay, need to divide you guys up.
And we do need range though to stand not on the light but on melee that's in the group. The range
Hey, I
always
don't-
sits behind in the melee, bounces the
Hold up, Mark.
debuff.
Arch for 1 sec. I don't think you need to do anything special, Mark. You just need 3 people. So group 1, 2, group 3, 4, group 5, 6, done. Although the people in hanging out in the bottom need to get redistributed. Sorry, Arch, finish what you were saying.
Because I always see the range always hanging far behind. So if the range gets the Omega Vector, then it just bounces between range, and the melee never get it, and it bounces at melee, range never get it. If we get the range to literally stand on top of melee, because this box is actually small, that'll distribute the Omega Vector and the debuff much better.
This anger assignments isn't right, is it?
No, that's from Gahoon.
That's what I thought.
Tanks aren't even in groups. Which is annoying. Groups 1 and 2, you're orange. 3 and 4, you're purple. 5 and 6, you're green.
We also need to assign sections for the different groups to go to during the transition phase.
Also, we are really, really close to the front of the room, which could cause some issues.
Yeah, we should probably move back to where about where I'm jumping.
So, like, orange circle would be here, and purple like here.
Mark, you want me to grab?
Okay, this is something I need to get out, even though it's at the end. People have had experience with a lot of these before. A lot of people have been very helpful, but holy shit, if I keep getting so much backseat driving while I'm trying to do one other thing, I can't handle it. Okay, wanted to back the boss up. Phase 2, he turns into a puddle. All the puddles need to be soaked. You need to not get hit by either the puddle moving across the room or the wave streaking down. When this is happening, the green group can move up to the front, purple group can stay in the middle, and orange group can go towards the back.
Which way is front and which way is back?
We're facing front.
Okay.
Where we came in is back. Anything else we need to address?
Can we get some warlock portals, one forward, one back, maybe? That might help. Off on the sides. Work out pretty well.
You said orange was going back?
Correct.
Alright.
Thank you, Bearball.
Sure.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks!
Three, 2, 1.
Range, move up. Gestation on orange, move.
Kill the ad. Kill the ad. Don't get up by shit. Don't stand on the tanks. Don't need your vectors. Stand in the puddles. Soak those puddles.
I got this one, Sean.
Target you.
We have an ad up.
We have 2 ads up, actually.
Get Valcord up, please.
Yeah, this is over. We're wiping this. I've got all 3 vectors.
It's the first time I've had a vector. Oh, sorry, didn't know what to do with the Omega Vector.
You shouldn't be getting it. So the people who have the vectors need to hang out and stand still and stay the fuck away from the tanks.
Probably just stay yourself.
Up until that transition, things were pretty solid. People went and put vectors, one in each group. That was good. It's when we have that add up going to the second phase, we just, if you've got the vector, you need to be aware that you've got it and avoid giving it to people who shouldn't have it, namely the tanks.
That said, the thing we had talked about doing in normal was the vector people just stay on their symbol, so you and Adam can't go running by because the vector will jump straight to you.
That's fine. Just need to make sure that they've got enough room to dodge around shit.
Yep. Rakmar, if there's more than one person in a group that has Vector, then one of those people needs to change. Makati was the second person last time. He just rolled out, and that was the end of that.
There's talk bubbles over people's heads. So if you see two people in one group with talk bubbles saying, I got so and so, I'll try and call it if I can.
Some of y'all need to update your DPM.
Yeah, we're still getting those weird bubbles. In this fight, talk bubbles are kind of important.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks!
We got one in each group.
Just stayed on me. Daddy Onk.
Just stayed on Admiral.
Orange.
Kill the ad, abort the ship. Soak the things.
I got both of these.
Just go to one.
You can immune and get both. Save debuffs.
Target you. 3, 2, 1. Collapse.
Eladra go to orange. And range stack up on melee, but a little bit tighter.
3, 2,
Get Adam up.
1.
Valcourt. Just stayed on Daddy Onk.
Orange.
Target you.
Lost.
Finish a wipe, many dead. Everybody, tank especially need to ensure that they don't get many stacks during phase 2. I got hit by all the fucking things and it was not good.
If you got Omega Vector that attempt, that was my fault. I charged in right when I got it.
I have many lucky doos you like. Good fortune to our friends.
I love trying to repair while I like readying.
Feast is down. Suicide used for people that didn't have a repair mount on the way back.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fresh hosts!
Target you. 3,
Pseudo moved green.
1. Phase change.
So this bubble circles things. More soaking.
I got these, fatty.
Right for infection.
Falcor got a vector. I'm gonna steal it from him.
If your stacks are real high, avoid the groups. You don't want more of any vector right now.
Is 4 high?
No, 10 is.
Okay, we're spread.
3, 2, 1. Collapse.
Get Adam up. Valcourt.
Target you. 3, 2, 1. Collapse.
Just sit on it.
Change.
Somebody needs to get this one.
I got an arch. Go away.
There's one in the back. Needs to get
Finish
soaked.
the wipe.
have
We're
4.
missing too much stuff. Too many dead.
All right, get out of the puddles.
Now those streaks of red blood coming out of the big puddle also gives you stacks of the bad. And those don't even drop when you die. Those stick around until the fight's over. They increase the damage take, the nature or whatever damage taken, but most of that is what the damage is. So while healers are saying, wow, this is really rough, it is, but it's especially rough when a lot of people have a lot of sacks.
It's not too hard to dodge if you're far away from it.
Yes, it's, if at all possible, move from the liquefied puddle. Keep an eye on it while you're keeping an eye out for circles to soak.
Just to give you guys an idea, like, that is like tons of healing compared to any other fight.
Is Gaston still a Shadow Priest?
He is not.
Yeah, I am.
That was Vampiric Embrace.
Yeah, it's really good. We should get some more Shadow Priests in here.
Who's Gaston?
What's a priest?
I'm sorry, Gastogne.
Aha.
One slick like Gaston.
I was a shadow priest in a second.
Pretty much because everybody's alive to benefit from it.
So we're clear. Omega Vector, you stay where you're at. Once it's spread.
There's, yeah, just so here we'll be doubly clear. Other than right at the beginning, there's no reason for you to move in phase 1. Unless someone other than you gets gestate and you need to get away from them.
And during phase 2, you're basically staying where you are, just avoiding the bad things and soaking circles as they come to you. If you know if you're standing there with Vector and Vectus here sits in a big puddle 2 feet from you, yes, then you want to move.
On that note, not getting hit by the rays of bad is much easier if you're further away from Vectus than if you're close.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fresh hosts!
Watch those stacks too. If you get like 10, stop taking Omega.
2, 1.
Can we get the range to move up on green? We got to stack on the melee palace just as close as far away as we can get.
3, 2, 1.
Just hit on orange.
Just hit on orange.
Let's get a battle res on gas down.
Target you. 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
I can get all 3 of these with my, yeah. Bearbin, move out.
Target you.
Ripe for infection.
3, 2, 1.
Just hit on orange.
Get at him up. Or Volcat. Oh, no, fine.
Just a purple.
Target you.
Get some ranged on green. Move in.
3, 2, 1.
So we're having a number of deaths early on. What's causing that?
Lots of damage.
There is a healing soak that is going out. We did better that time, I think, until the end, but...
So, actually, Daddy and Gas Down, I'm going to disagree, because it seems like every once in a while, someone's just getting chunked. And those are the people that are dying. I mean, yes, there's a healing soak. Yes, there's a ton of raid healing going on, but it also feels like every once in a while, someone just takes a massive hit.
When the ads spawn, if they target a DPS first, I mean, I got hit really hard by it before when I hit it first.
Hey, Eladra, what hit you? Was it the ad as well?
I got 2 vectors in a row, and that took me down.
The ads are a pain in the ass because they have to grow first, and if I taunt it as soon as it appears, I'll lose that aggro by the time it goes active. And if I taunt it not soon enough, it
Here's a
tries to eat
question.
somebody.
We have the gestate person moving out away from.
No, we don't. The gestate person is
Can't
frozen
move.
Okay.
Yeah, the problem is when there's an ad out, that healing debuff goes out and somebody gets the Omega Vector, and they can die before we can heal the healing debuff off them. We just got to be really quick to hammer them before the dot kills them, and we're used to a little slower raid damage, I think.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Is that where people are going into the healing debuff low?
Yeah, because if you get that healing debuff, you're already half health, and you're you have the Omega Vector on you, and then a contagion hits. It's like it's almost impossible to save you. It's really a lot of damage.
If this is one we want to add another healer for, I don't know.
We've already got more healers than we should have in this fight. We have 6. We went down a healer. I'm guessing down last time.
I'm only counting 5. Oh. Crazy died at the beginning, didn't she?
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, Tamara and Crazy are the same person.
Yeah, I got hit by the vector thingy 2 times, and then I was dead.
He sits down, please eat.
Getting Vector doesn't do much of anything, really. It gives you the debuff, but it doesn't do anything to you, really.
No, it does a boatload of damage.
26,000 DPS ticking.
Put down the your link totem.
Arch, the vector's doing a lot more damage on who it's on in heroic than it was in normal.
It does about
I don't feel it.
150,000.
I got it over and over again. I don't know.
That's because you got healed while you had it.
And I heal myself, too. Natural reaction to push 3.
I do think that killing that ad super fast is extremely important. It doesn't show up as damage were taken, but that immunosuppression, it's like the entire raid for, I don't know, 40, 50,000 per player. And it really stresses the healers out trying to get that off.
Like a full trank doesn't even take it off of everybody and heal them. Like, it's insane.
The ad is
It is
consistent.
insane.
Never mind.
Oh, sorry. Here we go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Consume husks.
Entrails move to orange, move to green.
2, 1.
Just stayed on Crazy and green.
I'm gonna hit a cooldown for this healer. This immune.
Okay. Morgan, you want to get the next one? I'm going to assume yes.
Got it. 3, 2, 1. Phase change.
Need one more at the front, please.
Adam, go stand in.
Man, get in there. Man, get in there. Oh, you're dead. Sorry. Got one out of the back.
Just 8 green.
2, 1. Collapse.
Just hit an orange.
Leon, hand yourself back here.
Just here.
Target you.
Chubbs needs help up front.
Cats ate my face.
Did he just say cats ate his face?
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty sure that's what you said, yeah.
Maybe you said guest don't eat his face.
I
I
made a
deny
buzzer
everything.
that time. We're starting to get a handle on that. It is 10:30. That's the end of the raid. Thank you, everybody, for
Many new
all of
kills.
your everything.
3 kills.
Many new
A
kills.
hat
Extra
trick.
insight.